Counting down toward game time here in the desert. The Giants take on the Diamondbacks. Next on the show. MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Tonight we get the week started with the first of four between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here for this National League matchup out west. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting San Francisco Giants, as manager Bruce Bochy sets his guys up like this. They'll match up against a guy trying to make it back from injury, right-hander Daniel Hudson. Angel Pagan makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
San Francisco center fielder, Angel Pagan.
Underway now in the Valley of the Sun as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one.
First pitch, 6:40.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first with it is Hill, one away. So Hudson off to a good start in the first, and with that, let's bring in a look at the defensive alignment for the Diamondbacks. It's brought to us by Majestic. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the fine second baseman, Marco Scutaro. And this is swung on, and it'll be another chance out there at second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well, that's how you want to start a ball game. 3 pitches and 2 outs. He's not even loose yet, but he's almost through the first inning.
Buster Posey will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First offering on the way. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing, and oh boy, ground balls have ruled the inning. A third straight right here. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. It's the Giants nothing. Diamondbacks coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Here's the starting lineup now for Kirk Gibson's Arizona Diamondbacks, and it looks like this. They'll match up against an intimidating foe indeed, the hard-throwing left-hander Madison Bumgarner. And there you see, look now at the Giants' defensive alignment behind him. Aaron Hill will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Diamondbacks, second baseman, Aaron Hill.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a liner towards second. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, good start so far for the home guys. 1-2-3 top half, followed by a leadoff single here to start things off in the bottom half.
Martin Prado will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Come on, Diamondbacks!
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out.
Batting third, first baseman, Paul
Goldschmidt will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I think if you gave him another chance, he'd be swinging at that one. That was a great pitch to hit.
Runner at first here, one man out. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Gonna make you change.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. This is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Nelson Cruz will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And Pagan will glide over and put it away as that ends the inning. On to the second inning here in the desert with no score. Michael Morse will get the inning started for San Francisco. He'll be followed by the Panda, Pablo Sandoval, on deck. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
Well, that's not a real favorable call for him right here. It's one thing when you're facing a lightweight hitter up there, but facing a guy like this, the difference between 1-1 and 0-2 is huge.
Here's the 1-1. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And the Giants are officially into the hit column. There's their first base hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner, but that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. He's running towards second. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first by Hill, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. Too low, 1-0. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. Up top, it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw on to first, and Pence is turned away here for out number 2.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. First pitch coming. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this will be enough to give him the lead as this is toward the alley in left and down for extra bases. And the run is in to score to make this a 1-0 ball game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
We'll get a good look at this from up in our press box camp. You can see the 2 outfielders give chase, but this is almost perfectly between them as it finds a gap for a double.
Brandon Crawford will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. Changeup called strike 1. Well, for Belt, he's at second with his first 2-bagger of the year. The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And a slider, called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Giants get one on the Brandon Belt double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 1-0 San Francisco. Cody Ross will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now a slider swung on and lifted into shallow center field. Over to get it now is Pagan as he takes charge for the first out.
And this is all about taking charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
A.J. Pollock will stand in. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a fastball that's popped up out towards short right field. And Scutaro will look this one in for out number 2.
Well, we could hear him all the way up here in the booth. Just a big old, ugh!
Batting 7.
Oh, that's what pop-ups will make you do.
Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
0-1.
And a slider that time as it's hit on the ground, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2. And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Still looking for that final pitch to get him out of this inning. But he's seen the count move now from 0-2 all the way to 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Montero waits. Now the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. There to take it is Scutaro. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Madison Bumgarner will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now he takes something off there as this is skied out to fairly deep center field. And one away now in the San Francisco third.
Well, always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the third.
Angel Pagan will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. Pollock is back and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The batter, number 19, second baseman, Marco Scutaro.
Marco Scutaro will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2 out, nobody on. The next pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And the one thing this guy will do, he won't give away at-bats. He may not be the most talented guy on the field, but he'll grind you up there.
That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Giants are down 1-2-3, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Didi Gregorius makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Didi Gregorius.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
And I'll tell you, being in a 2-strike hole is not the spot you want to be in against a guy like this.
Fouled straight back. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Low for a ball as he battles back from down 0-2 to even it up at 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
3-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Daniel Hudson will step in now.
Here you go, guys. Here we go.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Let's go Diamondbacks. Woo!
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Right back with another fastball. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The second baseman, number 2, Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here's the first offering.
Here we go.
And there's a fastball that's hammered the other way to deep right field. Leaps high at the wall as he makes the catch. And he took away extra bases right there. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Buster Posey will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Buster Posey.
Let's go, D-backs. Woo-hoo. Come on, D-backs. Come on, you can do it.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And that's swung on and missed, and Posey goes down for the first out.
If you want to see a guy get blown away at the plate,
Now batting.
this is just
The fielder.
one finger down 3 times in a row. He was just overmatched there.
Michael Morse will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time.
Let's get a K right here.
Hey now, can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Now here's a ground ball toward the hole, and it's going to sneak on through into left field for his second hit of the night.
Well, even when you keep him in the ballpark, he can be trouble. Here he's right on this pitch, and he smokes it into left field for a solid single.
So one gone in the inning here with the runner at first. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. First pitch coming. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. One run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Runners off for second, and he gets a piece here as this ball's fouled away. And this is going to be a foul ball. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Grounded, foul. Another try at 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And now a swing and a miss by Sandoval as he's set down 2 away.
And when you know you've got a guy in protect mode up there and he's fouling off pitches left and right, that's when you know you can just keep taking him further and further away. He winds up getting the punch out here on a pitch that's well out of the zone.
Hunter Pence will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
A runner on first with 2 away. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Come on, D-back.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. A diving try at third, but this is by him, a fair ball. And they'll stop the runner at second base, but there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Oh, good diving attempt right there at third base, but he just can't get to the ground fast enough to make that play, and it slips past.
Brandon Belt will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
Hold him down.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, That's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 2 down, runners at first and second. Another 0-2 home. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, he won't come within a foot of it.
Runner holding tight at second, now the pitch. And an off-speed pitch, swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Giants leave a couple, but they lead it 1-0. Martin Prado will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
Third baseman, Martin Prado.
And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Morse has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see that both guys are well into the 90s, 95 on one hand and just 2 miles an hour slower on the other. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
Yeah, and when that pitch starts off outside, it's much easier to get a better view of it and then just lay off.
Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
And after the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Three and 0 now.
And of all the guys in this lineup, he's the guy I'd be most cautious with. There's no surprise that he's treading lightly right here with the bases empty and that one-run lead.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
First walk he's given up so far, and when you combine that with just one hit, it's not hard to see why these guys are having a lot of trouble scoring runs.
Nelson Cruz to dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Hence, Has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Cody Ross.
Cody Ross will try it again. He flew out his first time. And a check swing looked like he went around. Yes, indeed, says the first base umpire. Strike 1. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
The 3-1. Runner goes for second. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. San Francisco leads this one 1-0. Brandon Crawford will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Brandon Crawford.
Get it going, D-back.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th.
Well, usually when you get guys to pop up, it means that you've got him off balance. And he's been able to mix things up all night long.
Madison Bumgarner will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Are you crazy, Blue?
One out, nobody on. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these two guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Angel Pagan will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Yeah, he wasn't showing bunt there, but even with 2 outs, you can't let your guard down defensively.
Hudson up to an even 60 pitches after that last one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Here's Hudson now on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And, they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now.
And maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Boy, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet, and yet the count's 3-2.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. Prado has got it, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They lead it 1-0. A.J. Pollock will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Runs up to bunt here, but this is going to kick just foul down the line. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Miguel Montero will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Let's go, Miguel.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Here's the 1-0. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed, 1-1. This is headed toward the hole and through the hole. A 1-out single.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Didi Gregorius will try it again. He flew out his first time. swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And there to take it in is Pence, and that's out number 2.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Daniel Hudson will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Come on now. Yeah, good eye.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
Come on. Here we go.
Good eye that time by Hudson. It's 2-1 now.
Here we go.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Boy, you have got to make this guy swing the bat here on this next pitch. This is not the guy you want to lose.
Now the 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
You know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Aaron Hill. We'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. So now, after very few problems the first few innings, he's got himself into quite a pickle here.
And it's no surprise, it's the top of this lineup that's giving him fits.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
When you're in a key spot like this, you can't allow yourself to get tied up that badly.
Short lead from second, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Marco Scutaro started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Marco Scutaro.
First pitch coming. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Let's go.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
And here's a look now at his pitches by inning so far. You can see he had troubles back in the 4th, but other than that, he's been around what you'd expect.
One away now. Here's the catcher, Buster Posey. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
The 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And quickly, two are gone now here in the visitors' half of the sixth.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Michael Morse will step in, a base hit in his last time. First pitch to him. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Hit hard to the right side, but right to him out at second. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Martin Prado will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball one. And this is fouled back and out of play. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will be taken in there by Scutaro. One gone.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. And here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle, because we know he can hurt you.
Bases are empty, one man out. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, as it heads to the corner. A fair ball. And the throw in gets away from him. And he will make it up to third base, as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, I think this was going to be 2 bases for sure, but then all heck breaks loose getting it back in. He winds up taking third on throwing error.
Nelson Cruz will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
And here he knows all he needs is a ground ball to tie this thing up. So that's all he's really shooting for, and he gets it done.
Cody Ross will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. Starts him out with the slider for a strike.
Come on.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. Pence has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 giant error, and no one left. 7th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Welcome back to Chase Field here in Phoenix. All square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th, but before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point. Pablo Sandoval will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
That's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Now here's a swing and a ball hit well out there toward right center. Pollock is out near the pool as he brings this one in.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Hunter Pence will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
And the way he's kept the ball around the plate so far, he deserves a few calls at this point in the game.
Now a sharply hit ball here out to right center, heading toward the pool area and down for extra bases. And this will get to the wall out near the pool area. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Luckily for them, the left fielder retrieves this ball quickly, and there will be no further advance.
Oh, that's a big at-bat right there. Late in a ball game, he's got a good read on this one, so he turns on the Jets rounding second and makes it all the way into third base here as the possible go-ahead run.
Brandon Belt will have a chance here in a crucial spot with the go-ahead run just 90 feet away. And this is low, but Montero won't let it get too far.
Calm down now.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Your job right here on the mound, you gotta think strikeout number 1, ground ball number 2. You can't leave anything up that can easily be a sac fly.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
Strike, come on.
And this is fouled straight back. Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will come in to score. It's a sacrifice fly, and it delivers the go-ahead run as they've now taken the lead here in the late innings.
Brandon Crawford.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Let's go.
A bit high there. A ball and no strikes.
Now after that sac fly, this is where you gotta just clear the deck and start this inning over.
Here's the 1-0. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
2 out, nobody on. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's the pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting. Pitcher.
Madison Bumgarner will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. A look at Crawford, now the pitch, and this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. 7th inning stretch time coming up here in the desert. The Giants lead it 2-1. A.J. Pollock will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Get it out of here.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the seventh, that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Gene Machi will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Gene Machi.
Miguel Montero will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Keep hitting alive.
Ball one.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Base hit now.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Didi Gregorius will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first two plate appearances thus far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
Let's keep it going.
first offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be two? To Crawford for one.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
Gerardo Parra will grab a bat now as he'll pinch hit for Hudson here.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
Now Parra awaits the 1-0 pitch. And this is swung on and bounced on the ground to third. Scudero on to first, and he gets out of the jam. A double play as they hold on to their lead, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. David Hernandez will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
David Hernandez.
Angel Pagan will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
On a big swing there at a fastball, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And the eighth will start with a bang as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double here to start the eighth.
Oh, a perfect start to the inning here. You've already set it up with the top of the lineup leading off, so you're thinking, we'll take a walk, maybe a ground ball single, but he gives them a lot more than that. He drills this ball for a leadoff double.
Marco Scudero will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Get out of here, Giants. Go back to San Francisco.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back easily. There's a shot to right field. That's falling for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Put your defense to work, man.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Buster Posey will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here's the 2-2 offering. Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Oh, here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit. In to score the runner from third, and that moves the lead to 2 here in the 8th.
And that could turn out to be a very big insurance run right there. That makes this a 2-run game now, and the way their starter's pitching, he may not wind up even needing it, but at least it gives him a little bit of a cushion out there.
Brad Ziegler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Brad Ziegler.
Michael Morse will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. There's one on to first, and how about that? He comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play ball with 1 pitch.
The batter, number 48, third baseman Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo Sandoval will dig in with a very important insurance run 90 feet away at third. Diamondbacks getting some action out in the bullpen now as J.J. Putz has begun to get loose. Too high, 1-0.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Men on third with 2 down. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
With the runner at third, 2 away, I think they're just being awfully careful right here.
Three and 0 now. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, what's disturbing here is this guy is almost impossible to walk. I mean, there are certain guys in this lineup that you have to go after. If you put it anywhere close, he's going to chase it.
Hunter Pence will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And that's dead center for strike 1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
Shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Giants will have to be content with just the one. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. Giants out in front here, 3-1. Javier Lopez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Number 49, Javier Lopez.
Aaron Hill will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close. Two very good pitching performances illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Martin Prado will try again, 0 for 3 thus far. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Scutaro will look this one in for out number 2.
Yeah, that's not too tough a play right there because he's already playing deep at second base anyway. So he just ranges out into the outfield and he makes the play.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. Here's the first offering. And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order. Score holds, it's 3-1. Brandon Belt will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Brandon Belt.
Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 35, shortstop
Brandon Crawford will stand in 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. First pitch coming. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
And I think with no one on base, you know, this is a guy you need to come after. I certainly wouldn't be afraid to give him a fastball here.
Here comes the 2-0. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Seems like they're working very cautiously here. Is this a little too cautious?
Yeah, I mean, why are they giving this guy so much credit up there? He's someone that you got to come right after.
That one's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
In there, on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. And I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Gregor Blanco will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Gregor Blanco.
Now the first pitch. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. To second for 1. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. Last chance coming up now for Arizona. They trail it by 2. Sergio Romo is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 54, Sergio Romo.
Nelson Cruz will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6, as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Here we go.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Eric Chavez will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Eric Chavez.
Let's go. Big hit, Bobby. Bring it home, Bobby.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there's got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Stay out of the double play.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for one, and it's right over his head.
And you know what? We see this happen way too many times. The ball's a nice little comebacker. He's got plenty of time to make this throw to second, but for some reason, he's got to wait an extra half second for his middle infielder to cover the base, and that delay just threw the timing of this play completely off.
Cliff Pennington will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 4, Cliff Pennington.
A.J. Pollock will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike one.
And EK, I don't know about you, but I really hated getting a bad call on that very first pitch.
Hey, jeez. It puts you just in a terrible frame of mind.
Come on, let's keep it going.
Now a sacrifice attempt here. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Oh, and with two guys on already, they couldn't afford to make this any worse, but they managed to do it here by somehow turning a clear sacrifice attempt into a bunt single. That could really come back to hurt.
Miguel Montero will be the batter, and he'll have a great chance to perhaps tie things up here. Swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Fouled back. Wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And this is low, but I'll block nicely behind the plate, and that'll get a sigh of relief from the dugout. This is hit to third. Will it be two? A tag for one. Over to second. A double play.
Boy, I tell you, as a runner out there, you've got to be more aware of what's going on around you. Here, he just lets him tag him out fairly easily, and then it's a quick throw on to second for a very costly double play.
Didi Gregorius will step in with the tying run on first, so he's got to concentrate and work on getting on base here. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And this will be a called strike two, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it fly.
And a waste pitch there, 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
comes the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
You can do it.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Well, this one certainly wasn't a spotless finish, that's for sure. He does surrender a run, but he also gets the final out here to pick up the save.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, the Giants couldn't have done it here without the start turned in by this man, Madison Bumgarner. Picture perfect there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Giants are victorious here, 3-2. Good night from Phoenix.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Diamondbacks, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. The winning pitcher is Madison Bumgarner. His record is now 1-0. The save to Sergio Romo, his first. The loss goes to Daniel Hudson. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. A reminder that Postcane Valley Metro is available in Copper Square at Central Station. Also, extra Metro rail trains are available at the Washington and 3rd Street station.